Every community has its own pillars, the foundations through which it designs its way of life and daily activities. Among these, culture, tradition, and religion holds the primary place. Although values vary by society, they generally flow into two streams, the virtuous and the harmful. These harmful traditional practices are passed down through generations via oral history, folklore, and written form. Despite the moral and economic pressure they exert, they often persist unnoticed simply because they are tradition. Through the support to Africa-led movement to end female genital mutilation, the Girl Generation Project is operating in the Gunna and Farta districts of South Gondar. From April 2022 to March 2026, with a budget of over £550,000, which is 120 million Ethiopian birr, led by Action Aid Ethiopia, the project has executed extensive work to end FGM and combat violence against women and girls. To implement the project effectively, it was necessary to educate and demonstrate the harmfulness of FGM to those who could be preachers of change before reaching the wider community. Accordingly, we coordinated with religious leaders, students, teachers, health extension workers, elders, and government institutions to ensure the issue was viewed through a transformative lens. The journey began with regular community dialogues led by trained local facilitators. This unique platform united all generations, from children and youth to elders and religious leaders, in a shared space of respect. We bring the community together, youth, religious leaders, mothers, and students, to teach and stop FGM at its source, as well as early marriage and abduction. We hold discussions, urging every woman to go door to door, teaching that FGM must end. These discussions raised collective awareness to denounce and prevent FGM while fostering gender equality. Our elders now say, "So this is what change means? We didn't understand before, but now we do." When we stand up to teach, they support us enthusiastically, admitting that we, their children, have surpassed them in understanding. Simultaneously, community-led protection committees were established, using local tips to stop attacks and violence before they could even occur. I understand the harm. If a girl is at risk, I gather my friends to intervene and stop the practice. People used to mock us, asking, "Are they doing this for personal gain?" I'm glad we didn't let that skepticism shame us into quitting. On the other hand, the goal was to support young women and mothers who had already undergone these harmful practices. Because of my mutilation, I have no sexual feeling with my husband. He has desires, but he doesn't understand my situation. He mistakes my lack of response for disdain or rejection, never realizing that physically I simply cannot feel anything. We worked to pull them out of the social crisis they were living in by providing psychological support and training. This aimed to create confident women who could become advocates and challengers for their sisters. I am incredibly happy because by teaching and bringing change, I ensure that my sisters and friends won't face these physical challenges or psychological trauma when they give birth. This gives me greater joy than anyone else. Many lives have already been lost, but now we're saying enough is enough. We are working with various groups to raise awareness that FGM and other harmful traditional practices must be eliminated once and for all. Consequently, by recruiting many women in both districts, work was done to transition them from victims to champions. Through this, they have become the vocal spirits, openly discussing the challenges they faced during childbirth and within their marriages. In the past, my self-worth was very low, but today I interact with people confidently. I use my own life story as a cautionary tale and a lesson for my friends and peers, doing everything I can to teach them.
The community primarily believed that FGM was a religious mandate sanctioned by the Bible or holy books. We used to cling to it as a cultural value and viewed it as something beneficial.
As we indicated earlier, religion plays a major role in societies that have such a tight bond with their faith.
We see many conflicts between husbands and wives. When we intervene to mediate, women who have undergone the practice often confess, "I have no sexual desire." It is tragic. Serving as mediators in these disputes has been an incredibly heavy burden for us to bear.
Therefore, extensive work was done by teaching various religious leaders about female genital mutilation and other harmful practices.
Truly, we received a down-to-earth education that shook our conscience and woke us up from our slumber. While church teachings existed, it was ActionAid that stepped in and explained things clearly. Now, having understood the issue deeply, we are teaching our people with the diligence of religious leaders.
The challenges created in the community and the pressure put on women were taught by linking the issue to religious obligations and providing a religious context for these actions.
By collaborating with the religious fathers, Iddir committees, health workers and youth, we are seeing real change. We gather monthly in schools and churches to teach. The community is now asking for this education and we are witnessing progress.
Similarly, in schools, peer pressure groups were formed consisting of 75 girls and 25 boys. By strengthening gender and reproductive health clubs, work was done to create awareness about FGM and other harmful practices. I used to be afraid, but today I confront that fear. I once believed a girl had to undergo the practice. Now I know she must not. In the past, when my friends got married, I stayed silent and offered no guidance. That has changed. To produce confident students who recognize equality, students served as sources of information, creating messages for their neighborhoods and informing authorities before FGM or early marriage occurred. I am the coordinator of the Girls' Reproductive Health Club. I encourage my students to go out and teach others. This role has empowered me to speak with confidence. Because my students now have awareness, they tip me off to planned early marriages, allowing us to intervene. This work created an environment of safety in schools, increasing enrollment and reducing dropout rates for female students. For out-of-school girls, women's savings groups and girls' councils were established in each qabali to stop FGM and foster sisterhood. The main objective of the council is to be a voice for women and victims of abuse. I am happy because the suffering of the past is behind us. Today, I have the right to speak equally with everyone. We talk about sisterhood now. Before, we knew nothing of it. Today, we are informed. We spend time together and we discuss our issues. It has been very beneficial. Their movement towards ensuring economic freedom by saving even small amounts of money indicated that their path to independence was near. Now, if I want to buy hair oil, I don't have to ask my family. I can buy onions, sell them, and use the profit for soap or oil. I have freed myself from financial dependency. Today, the work done by the Girls' Councils has grown into a civil society organization recognized at the regional level. With material support and training from ActionAid Ethiopia, the Girls and Women Council for Comprehensive Development was established in Bahar Dar in late September. Following their main objective, the savings groups and girls' councils served as a bridge for health extension workers to find many women in one place to exchange information. Specific training was provided to health extension workers at each health post to integrate FGM prevention into their daily activities. We integrated this with our other activities, giving special attention to violence against women. The program gave us sufficient knowledge and allowed us to view the issue from a broader perspective. In addition to advising pregnant mothers, they worked in coordination with religious leaders and protection committees to create better community capacity. Religious fathers, Edir leaders, and influential elders are now involved. There are peer-to-peer discussions in and out of schools. These groups have become valuable resources for health extension workers. This coordination has been instrumental in preventing numerous cases of FGM and early marriage. A key factor was establishing a reliable source of information and increasing trust in modern medicine. When I learned that FGM has 4 different types and saw the specific harm it caused, I prayed, God bless ActionAid. Before, we just called it a harmful practice without understanding the severity. I am grateful to have this knowledge now. This positive transformation was evident across the health, education, and social sectors. In school, the prevention of FGM was integrated into the curriculum.
The education curriculum has been redesigned to specifically address harmful traditional practices. It has been integrated into science subjects. This education is now part of standard grade level instruction.
The creation of hygiene rooms established a safe environment, boosting female enrollment and empowering male students and advocates.
ActionAid expanded support to ensure schools have girls' sanitation rooms. When students get their periods, they can use a signal, go to the rooms to rest or change, and return to class. This has significantly reduced the dropout rate.
After bringing in a mother who survived abuse and providing her with support, she told us, I went through hardships by myself. But from now on, I will stand up and fight for my sisters. This has empowered me to advocate alongside them. Recognizing this success, the Women, Children and Social Affairs Office has adopted this household-centered approach as a model for neighboring districts. This confirms that when systems unite to amplify women's voices, communities gain the internal resilience necessary to protect children. To end violence against women, I've seen survivors heal themselves and then stand as firm protectors for others. This is what has made me most happy.
I have seen that if we work diligently to bring those who commit violence against women to justice, we can achieve real, impactful results. We have gained the capacity to scale this work across the entire zone. Personally, I am very pleased with the progress. It is clear that the government must engage the community in dialogue following the same collaborative approach we have learned here.
The work done over the past year confirms that if a girl is given sufficient space and training, she can change, cooperate, and challenge. She can stand not only for herself, but for others. The greatest success is the community's decision to refrain from harmful traditions followed for ages. The women of Gunna and Farta, who once lived in darkness, have now turned to light, from dependency to freedom and from victims to champions.
ActionAid Ethiopia ትልቅ ሚሽን አድርጎ ከሚሰራባቸው አቅጣጫዎች 3 ዋና ዋናዎቹ የስርዓተ ጾታ ፍትሃዊነትን ማስፈን
ActionAid Ethiopia's core mission focuses on gender equality, good governance, and poverty eradication. A key part of our work involves empowering girls aged 10 to 17 through structured manuals and discussion groups. We are proud of the success seen with these young women. I extend my gratitude to the ActionAid management, local government, and the Regional Women and Social Affairs Bureau for making this program a success in Debre Tawo.